Right. Am I audible? Okay. Let's start revision of social studies. We started United Nations yesterday and we had revised the exercises of that chapter. Today we are going to revise the amazing facts, the value points, and the full forms in this lesson. Right? So first of all, full form of UNO. Full form should be on your fingertips. All full forms should be on your fingertips. Okay? You should learn and remember. So full form of UNO, United Nations Organization. One child will answer only once. Do not keep repeating the answer. Then second full form, tell me the full form of UN. United Nations. Okay. Okay. Then tell me the full form of ECOSOC. ECOSOC. The Economic and Social Council. The economic. ECO is economic. Short form of economic is ECO. And social, short form is SO. And council is for C. So ECO is short form for economic. SO is for social. And O and C is for council. So economic and social council. Turn page. Tell me the full form of ILO. ILO. International Labour Organization. Yes. International Labour Organization, ILO. And WHO. WHO. World. Yes. Very good. Very good. World Health Organization. World Health Organization. Then comes UNESCO. UNESCO full form Nation Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. United Nations. Here we all know United Nations. E is for educational, S is for scientific, C is for cultural, O is for education organization. So United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Each letter has a different meaning. Okay. Then FAO. FAO. Food and Agriculture Organization. Food and Agriculture Organization. Yes, very good. My children are very intelligent. All my children have chip on their shoulder. Yes, all of you have chip on your shoulder. Remember, chip on the shoulder means all the answers on the chip. No, means the child. When we say a child has a chip on the shoulder, we were doing just now idioms, and there was this phrase, a chip on the shoulder. When I explained you, a chip on the shoulder means a child is very intelligent. He has or she has all the answers. Okay. Similarly, my class children have all the answers, so they have chip on their shoulders, both shoulders. Okay. Now next page, UNICEF full form. United Nations. Okay. The next is IMF. International Monetary fund. Yes. Then ITU. 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 International Telecommunication Union. International Telecommunication Union. Then WMO. WMO. World Meteorological Organization. World Meteorological Organization. Yes, very good. Now let's come on page number 115. See the box which are made there, the yellow box and the blue box. The yellow box says the world war have claimed millions of precious human lives. Means many people were dead. However, they have taught us an important lesson. 115. Page number 115. Page number 115. And listen carefully. Value point. The World War has claimed millions of precious human lives. However, they have taught us an important lesson too. Means when the war occurs, when world war occurs, it has claimed many human lives. Means many and many thousands, lakhs, crores people were dead. It was very disastrous. However, the war has taught us a lesson also. What lesson? That we need to make our world a better place to live by following the policy of peaceful coexistence. Means we should not always keep fighting with each other. There are many countries, the whole world consists of many countries. If we are going to keep fighting with each other, then many innocent people will die uselessly. So what these wars have taught us a lesson? These wars have taught us a lesson that we should make this world a better place to live in, and we should follow the policy of peaceful coexistence. Means we should live with peace and harmony in the world, with friendly nature, not keep fighting. Okay. Then come on the right hand side, amazing fact. Look at that box, amazing fact. The name United Nations was first used by President Franklin Roosevelt of the USA in 1942. Now, this person gave the name the United Nations for the first time. In which year? 1942. Turn page. Another amazing fact on the next page. The Charter of the UN. Now, what is Charter? Yesterday we discussed in the World Bank. What is Charter? Tell me, what is Charter? While we were discussing the exercises, we discussed Charter. Rishika, you answer. Rishika will answer. Rishika answer. How many Rishikas are there in the class? Rishika, you answer. Hmm. Charter. Yes, very good. So, now come on to the amazing fact. 116. The Charter of UN was signed on 26th June 1945 and came into force on 24th October 1945. Means the assessment or the programs where policies are done, the written description, when it was signed, it was signed on June 26, 45 and came into force, means came into existence. People started following that on 24th October 1945. Clear? The diagrams of this chapter are clear. You have to prepare flag of UNESCO, symbol of FAO, flag of UNESCO, symbol of FAO, and the national flag. Okay? What are the aims of the United Nations? Main aims. Page number 116. One by one. First point, Kshitij, you tell. Aims of United Nations, point number one. Aims of United Nations, page number 116. Okay. Second point, Shirish will tell the second point. Aims. Aim, second point, Shirish. On your camera. On your camera, Shirish. Hania, you tell. Okay, very good. Point number three. Maybe some network issue is arising. No problem. Arhan, point number three. Arhan Sahil, aims of the UN. Point number three. Speak. To promote to promote human rights, freedom for all. To promote human rights and freedom for all. All right? Yes, fourth point, Manvi, cultural and human problems. Okay. Then Agam Dhyani, fifth point. Who? Okay, they will tell fifth point. Fifth point, they will contact people. Okay, very good. Point number six. Ritisha, to assist achievements of these objectives. Okay. Now your work for today is you have to revise again the portion that we have discussed. Alright? English language you have to do exercises, science, socials you have to revise again. Alright? Okay, bye bye.